Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 7 days. First of all, we have Higher Deity Knight Altmile, who is a new grade 3 for Royal Paladin with the on-stride skill of Auto Vanguard Circle once per turn, soul blast one card with the Brave ability. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle or when your G unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you search your deck for up to one card with the Brave other than Higher Deity Knight Altmile and call it to Rearguard Circle, and shuffle your deck. So yes, Altmile finally got his superior call from deck, and you can search for any grade so long as it has the Brave ability. He also has Auto Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 2, Brave. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Brave ability, this unit gets power plus 5000 and plus 1 critical until the end of the battle. This is really useful for Brave. They need a lot of pressure for their sacrifice of the hand size, and you can superior call this card through Hulvax. We also get a fantastic new Brave stride with Immortal Holy Sword Fetus. His first skill is Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, counterblast 1 and choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. Until the end of the turn, this unit gets continuous Vanguard Circle if the number of your opponent's Guardians is 1. The attack of a unit with the Brave ability will hit regardless of its power. This is a fantastic skill and complements the new Altmile's Rearguard skill nicely. You're forcing your opponent to guard with more than they would usually want to, trying to get them to Brave 2, or better yet, dealing a good amount of damage to them. Fetus also has the second ability of Auto Vanguard Circle Generation Break 4, Brave. When this unit attacks, if you have a heart card with Altmile in its card name, search your deck for up to 3 cards, call them to separate Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. The extra attacks are fantastic, and even if you only bring out something that makes your column go up to 11,000, your opponent still needs to guard with 2 cards just to prevent that damage. Peerless Knight Libero is a grade 2 for Altmile with 10k base power, and continuous Rearguard Circle. If you do not have a Vanguard with the Brave ability, this unit cannot attack. It is very likely that this will be the case in Altmile deck, as most of your units should have the Brave ability. He also has Auto Rearguard Circle Brave, counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Altmile in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 grade 2 with the Brave ability, other than Peerless Knight Libero, call it to Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. It's nice you don't have to discard for this call, but the Brave requirement is a little awkward, though Solomon can put you up to Brave with his discard, and then you can continue the calls with this card from then on. A new grade 1 is Fang Knight Felax. The first skill is continuous Rearguard Circle. If you have a Vanguard with the Brave ability, this unit gets power plus 1000 and continuous resist. And he also has a second continuous ability, continuous Rearguard Circle Generation Break 2, Brave. During your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Altmile in its card name, all of in the front row get power plus 2000 and continuous Rearguard Circle resist. 4 units with the resist is fantastic and stops Denial Griffin and such to stop interfering with your attacks. The second ability only works on your turn, so it isn't so much resist that it just makes you invincible, but it is important as Brave often don't have big hands, so they pretty much need a big field. Lastly, for Altmile's group, we have Blinking Knight Milius. He is a new Forerunner with Auto Rearguard Circle. Put this unit into your soul. When an attack hits during the battle that this unit boosted, a unit with the Brave ability, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at top 10 cards of your deck, reveal up to 2 cards with the Altmile in their card name, put a card into your hand and put a card into your soul and shuffle your deck. As the Altmile will likely have Brave, putting 1 in the soul is useful as it fuels the new Altmile's on stride skill. Electos is still amazing, but you can put him into the main deck and use this as a way to sort out your grade 3s, so you don't get grade stuck. Regalia of Thoughts, Henel, is a grade 2 for Genesis. Her first skill is Auto Rearguard Circle. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may have this unit get power plus 2000 until the end of the battle. If you do, at the end of your battle, put this unit into your soul. Then she has Auto Generation Break 1. When this unit is put into the drop zone from your soul during your turn, choose one of your units with Regalia in its card name and it gets power plus 3000 until the end of the turn. This does allow for an early aggressive strategy, and you can use her to open up a space for a superior call to avoid wasting units. Regalia also have a Forerunner with Regalia of Dawn, Daylight Angel. Her skill is Act Rearguard Circle, counterblast 1, put this unit into your soul, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck, put up to 1 card from among them into your soul, put the rest in drop zone. And if a card with Regalia in its card name was put into your soul, draw a card. As said in the previous episode, going into the drop zone isn't too bad, as Regalia do have ways of putting things back from their drop zone into their soul, especially with Earth. Pulsar Saver Ilishu is a G-Guardian for Gear Chronicle. Her skill is Auto Soul Blast 1 when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle. If the number of cards in your bind zone is 1 or more, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of the battle, this unit gets shield plus 5,000. Then, if it is 5 or more, this unit gets shield plus 15,000. Being a Zodiac Time Beast really helps for Chrono Visor the Heritage, so you're going to want to G-Guard with this card as much as you can in a Chronojet deck. You get an easy bind from Chronojet himself, so you'll easily meet the first part of this condition. The new forerunner for Gear Chronicle is Chrono Dran Z. The first skill is Auto Rearguard Circle. Bind this unit face up. When your grade 2 or greater Zodiac Time Beast is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 grade 3 or grade 1 card from among them, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. This is not only a good option if you're grade stuck, but gives you the 1 card in the bind zone for your G-Guarding. The second skill is Act Bind Zone Generation Break 1. Choose a card from your hand and discard it, and put this card into your hand. So you can keep using the first ability over and over, and the draw triggers are a good choice for the discard. For Dark Regulars, we surprisingly have a new Sharat Grade 3 with one who advances to Dawn Sharat. He has Auto Vanguard Circle. When your G unit strides, you may soul charge 2. If you do, choose a card with the Darkness ability from your soul, put it into your hand, choose up to 1 card from your hand and put it into your soul. Now if you didn't want to, you don't have to put a card from your hand into your soul, allowing you to keep a larger hand size. His second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle Darkness. Choose one of your grade 1 or greater rear guards and put it into your soul. At the end of the turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards, retires it, and if the number of cards in your soul is 8 or more, you countercharge 1. Another retiring strider. You can put the card back into the soul and bring it back on your next turn when you stride, as long as it has the darkness ability. It's a good way to keep your important units safe from danger. Succubus of Jealousy is a grade 2 with Auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with the Darkness ability, you may look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck. If you do, put up to 2 grade 1 or greater cards with the Darkness ability from among them into your soul and shuffle your deck. She also has Continuous Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, Darkness. This unit gets power plus 2000. Pre-G soul charges are always nice, and you can repeat the soul charge too by using the new Sharat skill to put her into the soul and bring her back the next turn. The last clan for the week is Shadow Paladin, and we have Drag Wizard Gal. He has Auto Counterblast 1 and choose a grade 1 with the ritual ability from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards. Not only is it this pre-G, but this is essentially just a stronger in the main. And lastly, we have Drag Wizard Farmunak. Her first skill is similar to Lien's with Act, Hand, discard this card and choose one of your rear guards with the ritual ability and rest it. Draw a card. It's an interesting take on it, as it helps speed up ritual, but really more specific than Lien. Her second skill is Continuous Rearguard Circle Generation Break 2 Ritual 5. If you have a grade 4 Vanguard with Luard in its card name, this unit gets power plus 7000 and Continuous Rearguard Circle Resist. She doesn't even have to attack for the power buff, and it works on your opponent's turn to be a strong front row rearguard. And that's everything for this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next 7 days, and if you have any questions about the cards, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So I hope to see you next time. Bye!